Hey guys, it's Troy with DIY Home and Auto. Here I am on my day off, wanting nothing more than just to give you guys some content on the 79 Ford. But real life comes at me hard sometimes. You know what I love more than anything? Is fixing something that somebody's done that's wrong. That has grass all the way up to the AC unit, but they poked the sprinkler head out of the ground a good 12 inches. So I was like, oh, I'll just dig that out, but it goes down another 8 inches below ground. The worst one by far is this one at the back corner. Look at the hole I had to dig to get down to that guy. And they should be surface mount sprinkler heads, like that. Our yard's coming together nice, that's cool. But I gotta go to Lowe's. My next project after I button this up, I'm going in the garage. I want to start prepping for my 10,000 subscriber video. I'm going to do a lot of unboxing of parts so you can see what's coming. I'm going to work on my backdrop there in the garage as well, get that all buttoned up, and we'll go from there. Oh look, a prize. Well, that box was for the wife, so that was disappointing. I have to go to Lowe's and pick up my own prizes. So I'm going to do that. Get this buttoned up. I'll see you guys in the garage. So I finally got the sprinklers all done. It only took half the day. I have the rest of the afternoon to work on the things I need to do. Today's project, I've got to clean that workbench, and then I'm working on the backdrop. Has the logo on it and that sort of thing. I have a plan for that, but right now, time lapse, listen to some music while I clean the garage. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm going to do all of the mud work on this wall to smooth it out so that it looks better. With HD cameras and whatnot, some of this stuff still shows. We've got flaws all over it. So I'm going to patch it all up, make it nice and smooth, sand it, and then I'm going to put my logo back up. I brought this from the other house, so that'll go back up. And then it's kind of a surprise what I have in store for the rest of that. But let's get busy on fixing this up so that we can get to important stuff. I've got parts stacked up all over the place, just waiting for my free time. My day job has just been killing me lately. So stressful, and I'd rather be out here making content for you guys than spending my weekends working, which is what has happened the last several weekends. Anyway, enough said on that. Let's just get busy. Another pro tip, be sure and clean your tools even in between coats. That will help them last forever. Dry them really good as well, otherwise they rust. A well cared for tool will last you a very long time. I've had those forever and probably will last me forever. Clean your tools. Take care of your tools and they'll take care of you. Alright, and there is the finished product, at least so far. So far? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, the logos are up. How about that? I first mounted my actual logo down and to the right a little bit, and it was actually tilted even farther than that. When I looked at it, I was like, that looks just a little bit too goofy. I want it to be a little bit crooked. I've got caulking behind that. It's drying. As soon as it's dry, I'll take the tape off, and then we will start our unboxing. I'm so excited. I built my granddaughter a gate. She's starting to crawl, and we've got stairs, and we want to keep her from going down the stairs. So I've got to get that thing mounted while that dries, and then we can get busy. Well, it is exactly 1 week later. That's kind of how my life goes lately. Day job is super demanding. Just calls me in at a moment's notice. I work from home, so I basically feel like I constantly work and never get a day off. But today is Saturday. It's supposed to be 103 degrees today, but I don't have a choice. I have to do this stuff. Today's goal, I've got to get the majority of that out of the ground, cut as many of those roots off as I can. I'm making a trip to the dump because I've got to get rid of this dirt pile as well. I've already taken 3 trips to the dump. That pile used to be clear out here like this, all the way over about like that, and tall. Got to do that. I don't have a choice. Might as well just get after it. Enjoy some time lapse, some music. It's 9 a.m. and it's already 83 degrees, on its way to 103. No use messing around. Let's do this. Okay, it's time for some heavier duty firepower than what I've been doing. What we did originally is we cut the roots back on that side of the tree as far as we could dig out easily, and then we hooked a chain to it, to my workhorse, and pulled it as far this direction as we could. Now what I'm thinking is I need to expose more roots. We have that tree over there. I'm gonna get my come along out and just kind of tweak it that way as best I can, expose more of the roots on this side, dig those out, cut them, and that should free it up. All right, so here's the setup I've got. I have a tie down, or not a tie down, that's actually a tow strap. I have 1 length of chain that you can see under there. I tried a couple different configurations before I found out what worked. I have the chain wrapped around the tree. I have a Harbor Freight come along. That thing saved my bacon several times, but it's starting to fail. I'm not convinced it's going to last through this project. And then I used some of the scrap from that tree to put around the trunk of this to try to save the bark from getting all marred up. If you guys have some other ingenious plan, let me know in the comments down below. But you can only use a single chain, a come along, and a tie down strap. So that's your math problem for the day. Let's do time lapse and see if we can lay this tree over the other direction. Alright, so after messing with this thing for a little while longer, I made an executive decision. I'm waiting until my son and son-in-law are here to help, because I just cannot get this thing to do anything more than just stand up a little bit and lean just a little bit. It pulls this end out just a little bit more, but it's not worth the effort. And I might even go buy an electric winch. That thing served its purpose. I've more than got my money's out of it, but I'm tired of fighting it. Time to just focus on getting the rest of this crap out of here, into the back of the truck, head to the dump. Let's play with some dirt and go to the dump. That sounds fun. After sitting for a little while, heart rate still at 158. I'm 49 years old. I don't know if my heart's supposed to go that high. It was up to 177 when I stopped. I could actually feel it. It's dropping to 153 now. I need to stay hydrated. Temperature now is 87 degrees. Temperature's rising fast. Well, the battery died somewhere in the middle of all that. I'm making decent progress. In Salt Lake County, where I live, they require your load to the dump to be covered by a tarp, completely tarped, or they charge twice the price. And when you're dumping something heavy, they charge by the ton. My last load cost me $36, I think. I've been charged as much as $48, so I had even more weight on that load. But what I do for tarping is I set it over the tailgate, hold it in with some dirt, throw dirt in until it starts to come out towards the tailgate, pull the tarp up out of the hinge point of the tailgate and close the tailgate. And then I can load the back end with as much dirt as I want, because when I lower the tailgate, it basically starts to fall out. It's easier to unload, and my load will probably only be loaded, you know, up to here, just in front of the wheel wells. So it's fairly easy to get out. No use hurting yourself or anything like that. And then when you're loaded, you fold that tarp over, you make yourself a little burrito, head to the dump and do your thing. But I'm taking a breather, getting some Gatorade in me, some hydration, so that I don't pass out, because that'd be embarrassing on camera. Lots going on at the DIY home and auto household today, as every weekend. I'm hoping to get to some automotive stuff very soon. Please be patient with me. I've just got a lot going on. I've got to get this stuff done. Then we can get back to the important stuff. Done. One cool thing out here, speed limit 23.5 miles per hour. I don't know how that makes sense, but whatever. Comment down below if you know why they do that. My guess is that it's a specific RPM on some of the big trucks that come in and out of here. That's my guess. It's like the lowest they can idle in second gear or something like that. So this old workhorse has earned a car wash. They give you a little cleaning rag. That's just off of half of the dash. Just a dirty, dirty job. I wash the truck once a week or so. But that's nasty. It's time for a deep clean on this bad boy. Alright, so it's been, oh my gosh, it's been a minute. I've gotten a lot of other things done, just not the continuation of this video. Got to get these parts unboxed. I'll show you guys some of the projects that I'm going to be working on here very soon, but let's get to cracking these open. It's been long enough. I mean, we moved about halfway through ordering some of these parts. I can't even remember what's in these boxes. All of them. I know what some of them are. So some of them are going to be a surprise to even me. I'm going to separate them into stacks for the different vehicles that they're for. We're working on a 2004 Toyota Corolla. We're working on a 99 Dodge Ram. We're working on the 79 Ford, hashtag Midnight Maroon. So check that out. And I think that's the 3 vehicles I have parts for. We're going to get cracking on this and we'll see what we have. So let's get busy. So getting started, right here we've got LED lights. These are for the 99 Dodge Ram. Got LED turn signals. The LED, I don't even remember what these are called. LED decoder is what it says on them, but this keeps your headlights from flickering when you swap from the regular halogen bulb to an LED bulb. And then these are the actual LED bulbs for the 99 Ram. So 99 Dodge Rams getting an upgrade to headlights. Set these aside. The other thing that's happening on the Dodge Ram is the license plate light covers. These things are plastic and they get eaten by the Utah salt. I've got LED bulbs to go in behind those and replace both of the covers because both of them are literally just disintegrating and falling apart. So that's also for the 99 Ram. Also for the 99 Ram, NGK plug wires, the rotor for the distributor cap, which reminds me, I've got distributor cap here somewhere as well. Got it right here. And in fact, somehow the order got mixed up and they sent me 2 distributor caps. So if you have a 99 Ram and need a new distributor cap, I have one, an extra one. And then NGK spark plugs. So we're doing an overhaul / upgrade tune-up, essentially, on the 99 Ram. This is all for that. It's starting to run just a little bit rougher than I'd like. It's time to just do these things. That truck has 296,000 miles on it, so we're gonna be doing some videos on it. Next up, let's see what we have here. Oh, I remember what these are. These are new tail lights for the 99 Dodge. Backed into shopping carts at Lowe's. I couldn't see them in the mirror, but they were there, and they hit the thing and bounced up and cracked the upper corner. I will leave links down below to these items. These were actually really affordable. I was very surprised, pleasantly surprised at how affordable these were, even with as sharp as they look. Check out the links below if you have a 99 Dodge Ram and need some parts for it. Set that one aside as well. Next, in my 99 Ram, I have like a CD tape deck in there. CD tape deck. A CD radio player. I hardly ever use CDs. Who does these days, right? Everybody's doing Bluetooth, whatever. So I've had a little external Bluetooth thing that plugs into the auxiliary port, and you have to manually turn that thing on, and then it syncs for a second. It's just kind of a pain. So I was like, you know what? It's time for an upgrade. So I went out to Amazon and I found the cheapest deck with Bluetooth that I trusted the name brand on. There were some out there that were like $24. They didn't have very good reviews. I wanted something that I could trust and something that I was confident I could use. And I found this guy. Let's see if I can get this to show up for you. I've used Kenwood products in the past. I trust them. High quality, so Spotify, Pandora, it's Bluetooth enabled, all the things, but it was fairly affordable. I can't remember exactly what I paid. It was like $39 or $38, something like that. But I'll leave a link down below to this exact model. But again, I was just looking for the cheapest name brand that I could find to solve my problem. Check back, be sure and subscribe if you want to see more videos on these type of things. Ring the bell so you'll see when I upload review videos and the install of this, among other items. So far, everything's been for the 99 Ram. Let's see if we can find something else. Let's see what this is, for instance. It actually says truck parts on it, so it's probably for the 99 Ram as well. If I had to guess, these are going to be headlights, because I'm replacing those as well, and that is absolutely what that is. Man, the lighting in here is awful today. Anyway, new headlights for the 99 Ram. I'm gonna have to see if I can switch angles or something. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Let's show you those headlights. Mine is the sport model, so it has the separate high beam, low beam, and the turn signal integrated. I'll leave a link down below to this as well. I got this on Amazon. Very pleasantly surprised at how affordable auto parts are on Amazon. That never ceases to amaze me. Alright, let's see what this is. This is kind of like Christmas. Oh, this is for the 79 Ford to tune up the carburetor. So it's got the valve and all the connectors, little gauge on there, so that we can get the carburetor fine-tuned in and make sure we don't have any vacuum leaks, etc. So this is for Midnight Maroon. That was one of the ones that I forgot that I had. It's a box inside of a box. Professional tester kit. Cylinder compression. This is also for the 79, but I can also use it for 99 Dodge Ram as well. Any vehicle, actually. Again, it's got all the connectors, the gauge, and everything. Ooh, that smells funky. Woo! That is good stuff right there. Also down with the tools. Alright, let's see. What do we have? Fine, we'll just do that. Well, what have we got here? Oh, there we go. More tools. A timing gun. So we can set the timing on all of the things. This was specifically purchased for the 79 Ford. It's got the 351 modified in it. I've decided that I'm actually going to pull that engine out, put all new seals in it because it's leaking oil. I just want to make sure that everything is sealed up. Also gives me a chance to completely clean up, paint the firewall, the entire engine bay essentially. Make sure that we take care of all the rust that's down inside there, etc. But a timing gun, this will be very useful in the shop as well. Okay, we're down to the last two big ones. Here we go. I think I know what this one is as well. Headlights for the 2004 Toyota Corolla. Pretty sure that's what this one is. That's exactly what those are. So those are going to look super sharp. I'll show you what the current ones look like. They're doing that faded thing. We've treated them several times and they just keep fading. So I was like, well, I think this was $78 for the pair, for the set. So 78 bucks. Link down below again from Amazon. I've been really impressed with how affordable Amazon parts are. Even double checking other places, they're just as affordable as any other place I've seen. So watch for a video on a 2004. We're going to be doing a little cosmetic work on that guy coming up here pretty soon as well. And last, this one comes from LMC Truck. I believe this is going to be for the 79 Ford, but I cannot for the life of me remember what this part is. I already have floor pans. Well, I don't know, I can't remember. Let's open it up and see. What could it be? What could it be? It looks like body parts of some sort. I see black sheet metal. Oh, I do remember what these are. These are the cab supports. I bought these just in case they were rusted out because all of the research that I did basically said if your floor pans are rusted out, it's very likely that these are rusted out as well. So I bought a set of them, one for each side, passenger and driver. And I don't know what that is, some sort of an access panel cover, something or other. We'll keep that in case we need it. But that's it. I'm going to put these back in this box so we can keep them. Until I can get my grinder out and get those old floorboards out and see what's underneath them, I'm sure that it's going to be rusted out. So one of the other developments, I bought me a welder. I need to get a refill on the gas tank for it. I demoed it from the guy that I bought it from. He was an auto shop teacher. I took it for a little test drive there in the shop and welded a couple of body panels and whatnot. And it worked just fine. So I paid cash for it and brought it home. I'm going to be learning how to weld. The only welding I've ever done is on the farm with a really old arc stick welder. And that thing was scary. You turn it on and you felt like you needed a nuclear power plant to run the thing, and it was bigger than that cabinet right there. That thing was scary, but it didn't matter what your welds looked like, you just didn't want it to fall apart, and so I would just throw a big old bead of weld across something to get me back up and running so that parts weren't falling off of tractors and whatnot. Didn't care what it looked like. This is going to be a new experience for me. I gotta teach myself how to weld. But that said, right, we did our little unboxing. I got a stack of parts here for the 99 Ram. I got a stack of parts here for, well, I've got one. These are headlights for the 2004 Toyota Corolla. And then I've got some new tools that I already tucked underneath there. And the cab mounts support, I don't even know what they're called. They go underneath the floor pans. And support the cab on top of the frame. That's what those are for the 79 Ford that's under a cover right there. 2004 Toyota Corolla, 99 Ram. But that's pretty much a wrap for this video. I know it's kind of been a long time coming, but I finally got to it. I apologize for that. Life is busy, it comes at you full steam sometimes. I just gotta do it. I just gotta stop making excuses and make the time to get you guys the content that you need. Be sure and like and subscribe, ring that little bell so you get notified. Got some good content coming. Again, 79 Ford pickup that I'm rebuilding. As my 99 Ram starts to age a little bit, it's got 296,000 miles on it. It's creeping up on that 300,000 mile mark. It's time to do some serious facelift on that. The black stripe that's around the bottom of the truck is Plastidip. It's wearing thin. It's actually peeling off in certain places. I'm going to be taking that off. I like that look well enough that I'm actually going to make it permanent. I'm going to do Raptor bedliner spray on all of those parts and just turn it permanent so that I don't have to worry about it ever again. In the meantime, I have some rust that's building on that, so I've got to do some rust repair underneath the truck and just make sure that I stop that cancer from spreading. But if you like those type of projects and you want to see more, be sure and like and subscribe. I'll be posting this content as quickly as I possibly can, pending life coming at me full steam ahead. Day job's pretty demanding, so bear with me. I will get content out as soon as possible. I'm anxious to do it. I prefer being in the garage as opposed to sitting at my computer. Be patient. This is Troy with DIY Home and Auto. Thanks guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video.